That's funny.
Oh, it's
Is it gonna try
why
to
is it
like
fuzzy?
fuzzy wuzzy was it bear?
Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
That's strange.
then I guess.
There
Oh,
it is.
okay. Then we need to hold it like this close.
No.
Hey guys, happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday. I'm looking rough. But anyhow, I'm a little sick. Noe was actually sick too.
Well,
Well, the thing is that I'll get to the raccoons in a second, and I still have to keep an eye out. But I was really sick, and I thought I had an aneurysm because, seriously, because like
but it gets better.
my head was hurting so bad that it was just unbelievable. So anyhow, I thought I needed to go to the hospital, and so I said I'll just wait. I said I'll
Okay.
wait because um, I it may not be anything, and the hospital bills are expensive. So that passed, and then Noe,
It's
was it the next day you got home?
so it was Wednesday
Wednesday, yeah,
night.
Wednesday. Noe comes in, and so then she's like, "Oh no, my chest hurts so bad I can't breathe." And so she, of course, goes on Google, which is what I did too, and it freaks you out. That's all it does. So then she's like, "Do you think I'm having a
Why
heart
is
attack?"
it? It's
Honey, I don't know. It's not used to live stream. I got to figure it out. It's a new thing.
it's blurry. Okay. Yeah, so I thought I was having a heart attack because a lot of the
But I'm like,
symptoms were
but you're not
pointing
meeting.
towards yes. But
Out of the five,
symptoms for a woman having a heart attack is different than a man. Like our arms don't always get tingly. But like I had it was like from where I like if I have an Adam's apple to my sternum and it was just like burning and I had a like it felt like a fist in my chest and it would come in waves of being like it would kind of take my breath away and
I'm blue over here. You see me?
you are so I called the triage nurse and and then I also got like super like gaseous like belchy and then I ended up getting sick so and I was clammy so it
Oh
was
yeah,
like
she was throwing up and everything.
it was a whole lot of stuff. So once I called the triage nurse and told them, they're like, "Okay, well, we want you to hang up and call 911." And I'm like,
But I'm like, is it really that serious though? Because
so
I'm like, no, like first, what about these things? What
it
about
had been
these
going
things?
on for like over an hour.
So anyhow, I'm like, it could just be gas. Didn't I say that?
I don't know.
I said something. Well, anyhow, so we were thinking about it, and she's like, "Well, I'm going to call 911." I'm like, I mean, I guess. Like, why not call the non-emergency? I don't know.
Well, because they said
So
call 911.
she calls 911. I'm thinking 911's like when there's like a bad.
But that's what they told me to do.
Anyhow,
So
so she calls them, and then she speaks to someone, and they're like, "Are you sure it's not? What did he say it was?
he asked if it was a panic attack. I'm like,
Panic
it's not
attack."
a panic attack.
So then they finally come out here, and of course they don't come out in like a little discreet ambulance. They come out with a big old huge
Fire engine.
fire truck that's like a block long. So they
What are you
come out
doing?
here.
Stop. Stop.
You're spitting on us. They come out here, and
Stop.
it's just lighting up the whole block. They come in and they run all these tests on her, and they're like, "Well, we don't think it's a heart attack, but we can't rule it out." And I'm looking at, it, I'm like, it's not a heart attack.
I
If it
didn't know.
was,
It was
if it
scary.
was, it would have happened at that point. Like
That's not true. It could be like blockage.
it wasn't.
But anyway, it was scary.
So yeah, and so then today she's
It's
like,
still blurry.
"Honey, it's there's nothing I can do about it. Like I can't. I don't want to stop it.
Okay.
Like what's this? Nope, not that." So anyhow, now I don't remember what I was saying.
So we didn't go to the ER because I was
No,
not about having a bill for the ER.
no.
And I'm still alive and
Yeah,
I'm
she's
fine.
fine. But today she was sick all of a sudden
Today I
and
had
massive headache
a
like what I
massive
had.
headache from here all the way to the back of my head,
Please
just like
stop.
shooting, pounding headache. So I came
Stop.
home and I slept.
Sweets.
Well, I laid down and I slept for a couple of hours. Then,
Sweets.
yeah.
So anyhow, I forgot. Sweets is like killing me over here. To the raccoons, because anyhow, you guys don't care about all this other stuff. Nobody's left a comment yet, no way.
Okay.
Um, so we outside, I noticed the motion lights were actually on, and I wasn't sure. I'm going to turn it this way so it looks. So I wasn't really sure what it was. Earlier, there was an alarm that went off,
Zeta, come
and
here.
I'm like, yeah, please, because she's like tired. I think she's killing the legs. So anyhow, I thought, well, maybe there's a correlation. Maybe it's a cat. So I look out there, and on top of the chicken coop was a raccoon. And so I told Noelle, I said, it's a freaking raccoon. So I opened the door and I said, get out of here. But I didn't realize there was one on the ground too, which kind of scared me. So the one that was on the roof scurried up into the trees, and then the other one that was on the ground climbed up like it was nothing. Like they can climb the fence like in just two, like it was quick, very quick, with ease, and got up into the tree. Well, I told Noelle, I said, we need to put this lock on the house because I know if the lock is on, they're going to have a hard time trying to open it because they've already destroyed the roof. I hadn't had a chance to fix it. So we go out there and we put the lock on. Well, the neighbor behind us is out there talking to his wife about, yeah, it's, raccoons and blah, 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 raccoons, this and that. So we're looking up in the trees while I'm trying to put this lock on because I don't want one to just jump down. I mean, raccoons are very vicious.
Stop.
Sorry, folks. They're very vicious. So I didn't want one to like jump down on me. So I have the light and I was putting the lock on. And so then finally we got the lock on. And so then the neighbor was like, are you guys looking for the raccoons? And so we said, yes. He said, well, there's like one right here in the yard staring at me. We were like, what? Because we saw two in the tree. And that's what the two that we thought we had, that I saw. So then I noticed there's like another head in the tree. There's like three or four in the tree, plus the one on the ground. There's like a whole army of little raccoons out there. So he's like, I see the mama and the baby right here.
And I'm like, well, if you see them, I see three heads looking at me.
Yeah, and so then he's like, and then there's one over here by the thing. So he was pointing by the fence, the wooden fence. So she goes and looks, and so she's like, yeah, ooh, there's one up above me. So I don't know how many raccoons are out there, but of course, this time of year they're getting pretty desperate because it's winter time. Sorry, my hand's in the way. Yeah. It's winter time, so they're trying.
There was at least 5 or 6 raccoons out there.
I would say
that
probably.
We could visibly see,
and who knows how many more were up in the tree, and they move so stuff-like.
And they just, one started to like come out of the tree, and like I was like,
Yeah, and I noticed the cats were acting weird that one night when the attack happened. And then they're acting weird again tonight. So it's kind of...
They're on edge.
Yeah, they're on edge.
Get a BB gun if they're out of hand. Not to be cruel, but you got to do what you got to do.
I don't know if you would get in trouble for it.
Yeah. I think we're gonna work on getting an electric fence for around the coop.
Yep.
Because we can turn it on when we're, like turn it off during the day.
Yep.
When we're out there and stuff, and then when we lock the chickens up at night, we can turn it on.
Yep.
So that way we don't have to worry about the kids trying to mess with it and stuff too.
Yeah. So that's something we're gonna look into. I gotta figure out how to set it up correctly so it doesn't short out.
Why are you up so late? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's not
only
that late
11.
Here. Yeah, it's not that late here. But yeah, we're up late because of the raccoons. Of course, we were watching TV too. But yeah, anyhow, that's kind of our story with the raccoons. We figured it out.
The adventure of the evening.
Yeah, we figured it out. It's actually raccoons that have been trying to attack us. So, like I said, they killed the neighbor's chickens. So far, ours have been safe,
and
I hope
ours.
Yeah, well, I hope that they can't. That many raccoons, though, it's kind of scary because it's only wood that's up there. So, they're pretty strong. But anyhow, that's all this live stream is about. Wanted to make sure you guys understood what we I didn't have a video. Sweets is starting to act up too. I didn't have a video for today anyhow, so I wanted to make sure that I covered this. You got anything else you want to say? I gotta go and check the coop again.
No.
All right. Well, I hope you guys having a great Friday night. Sweets is a little bit upset. Tomorrow we have an adventure, so we'll let you guys know about that later. It's pretty interesting. I'm actually kind of curious about it. It's
I'm
crazy.
super excited. Oh hell no! Shoot them! Oh, killing chickens. Not our chickens, luckily.
Yeah, luckily they have it.
Well, and I don't know that. Hey, I don't know that animal control does anything about it, but I mean, it would come to that, like.
Yeah. Here you can't shoot anything.
Hey,
pretty much.
What?
If it's something like nature, like raccoons, squirrels, especially, you just can't.
Flour?
Yes, and then saw some coyotes and yeah, I'm not sure what that is. But anyhow, hope you guys are having a great Friday. This was kind of an event for us, a little bit scary too. The neighbor was scared. I mean, yeah, he was super scared. But anyhow, hope you guys are having a great Friday. And until next time, I will see you. Bye, guys. Take care. No, he says bye.